Hello all, welcome to the third video in JavaScript tutorial series. In this video, we'll learn JavaScript conditions or JS conditions. But before moving to that, we will need some setup. So I'll just explain you in the way. First, let me open console F12. Yeah. So so far we are writing our code in console.log, which is this, and hit enter. It is working, but it is not feasible because if I refresh the page, it will disappear or it will. So, to retain our code, or if we are writing some complex code, it is not possible to write, or it is difficult to write in the console. So, we need a code editor where we can write our code. So, there you can use any code editor of your choice. For me, I'm using VS Code. Just search that in the Google and click the first link. You can download that. For me, I have already downloaded, so I'll not download again. Once that is done, VS Code Editor, new window. For me, I'll just open that. All right. So our Visual Studio is opened. So here we are. Our Visual Studio is opened. Let's try to work inside this. So first of all, we'll create a folder, open folder. For me, I have here this folder. Uh, you can create new folder, give it a name, select that folder. Yep, it is there, but it is empty. So let's understand more. For web development, you need to build a website, you need three things. One is HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. HTML will load the content you want to load on your website. CSS will make it look better, all the animations and all part, and JavaScript will make it work like function, like it will make it functional, like form or something like that. To add some functionality to your website, we use JavaScript. So we cannot use or we cannot compile JavaScript directly because we need HTML for this. So we'll create a new file inside this. New file, we'll call it index dot. Since we want HTML, we'll give this file name HTML. Alright, so always remember, inside HTML you cannot write direct JavaScript code. You need to give script tag. By the way, if we are using a normal HTML file, then it will have this HTML tags. Alright, we'll see that in the upcoming videos, but for now we'll just focus on our JavaScript inside VS Code. So we'll use this tag script and end tag with script. Alright, we'll write our code inside this. So let's run something, let's try to do something. Console.log, and again you cannot see the output without the HTML. So whatever we are going to do inside this file will only be visible in the console log. Okay, so let's do hello world. Sorry, it's w world semicolon. Now we need to run this file. So let's open this file. it's I'm opening my file explorer. I know where it is stored, so let's go there. This PC, and it is in JavaScript. So I'll just double click on this file. Okay, so our file is open, but if you see here, it is completely blank. But to see what we have did, uh, open the console again, F12, and hello world. And this will not disappear if we refresh, remember, because it is embedded in the file. The one we are trying to do it in the console log, which is volatile. It will disappear if we reload. All right, so it will be there. So without wasting further more time, we'll go to the topic of our video, that is JavaScript conditions. So let's go to our PPD. It's not a PPD, it's a PDF. So it's a basic PDF that I made for you guys to make a clear understanding of conditions. So in this, we have an example. Uh, let's suppose there are season numbers are given to you. Season number could be 1, 2, 3, and you have to print if the season number is 1, it's summer season, or if season number is 2, it's rainy season, and if season number is 3, it's winter season. How would we check if it is 1 or 2 or 3, and how do we make branches? I'll try to show you the data flow or the control flow, like how it will diverge in the next page. If you see, this is the season. If the value of season is 1, it will print it's a summer season. If the value of season is equal to 2, it will print a rainy season. And if the value of season is 3, it will print winter season. Alright, pretty clear. Let's try to create a program to do this. So let's do it. So we'll create a variable s. For that we use var s. For now we'll test it with 1 value. All right, let's now to check if the value of s is equal to 1, we write if, and in brackets the value s equal to 1. This is how we check if the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. The s is equal to 1. All right, we'll give this curly braces. This means this whatever we write here will belong to this if block. All right, okay, so what we'll do here, we'll just print console log. So there's a shortcut in VS Code to print. Just hit the, is it working or not? Okay, it is not working. Let's see, console dot log. Anyways, we can write that. So what we are supposed to be printing is that it's summer season. So we'll just copy this and paste it there. All right, then this is the first condition. Let's see if it is working. By the way, Visual Studio Code has a functionality of autosave. So whatever you're writing, it is saving at the time you're writing uh, simultaneously. So you don't need to go and do this file and save. It will save for you. All right. So here to check the result, you just need to refresh. All right. Okay, it is working because the value of s is equal to 1. What if the value is 2? Let's see what happens. No result because there is no condition to check and or to perform any operation when the value is 2. So let's add a condition. So we'll add one more condition, else if not this, it will go for this one. All right, this s equal to 2. If the value is s equal to 2, as the value of s equal to 2, then console.log will print what will print it's rainy season. Right, now only one value is left. So far, like we have known that the value of s could be, in our problem statement it was written that our value will range from 1, 2 and 3. So when the condition for 1 is done, condition for 2 is done, what about third? So we'll just write else, and now we don't need to check anything. We know if it is not 1, if it is not 2, then it will definitely be 3. All right, so we'll write else console.log and it's winter season. All right, let's add the semicolons. JavaScript will not throw error for semicolons, but it's a good practice. Okay, let's try running this. This is of no use. Let's refresh. It's a rainy season because s value of s is equal to 2. So let's try to add s equal to 3. Let's hit refresh. It's a winter season. Let's try with 1 again. It's summer season. So our code is working as per this diagram. All right, that's all about conditions that you should know at this moment. So first we check if what is the first condition, what is the second condition, what if we have some other condition, like what if a value of s equal to 4. All right, so we should consider that as well. So to add one more, we'll just make this s if we'll add if s equal to 4, there is no season or wrong value entered, we'll give or display this message. All right, so but before that, if what we want to check is if the value is not 1, not 2 and not 3, then it could be anything, 4, 5, 6, 7, anything. But for all that we need a condition. If the value is not in between these three, it should give a message that the s value or the season value is not right, please give the appropriate value, something like that. Okay, so uh, since we know uh, which conditions would be there, which are the confirmed value and their response, like for s equal to 1 we know it's summer, for s equal to 2 it's rainy season, for s equal to 3 we'll add one more if, else if, we'll add brackets inside those go inside those brackets we'll write s equal to 3. All right, and this will still work. Let's see if it is working. It's summer. If we write 3, all right, what if I give the value something like 10? It will not reflect anything. So we'll add one more condition, that is anything other than these above values will give a message to a user that console.log please enter the appropriate value for s. Okay, uh, so that should be okay. We'll just make it look better. Okay, let's check this if it is working. So the value is 10, and we'll try to refresh. Can you see it's showing the message, please enter the appropriate value for s. If we try to make it 1, refresh, it's summer season. If we try to make it 2, refresh, it's rainy season. And 3, refresh, it's winter season. So that looks good. Alright, so that's all for this video. This is the condition, these are all the conditions that you should know. There could be if, else, there could be like this to like if we remove this will also work. Even without else, let's remove this as well. This will also work because there is one condition, but you cannot write directly else if. You got what I mean? Yeah, you cannot write this one. First, always there would be a if, then there would be a number of else if required, and at the last there will be else. All right. Again, it is not mandatory to add else at the end, but it is mandatory to add if at the start of your condition. All right. Let's make it as it was before. All right. S equal to 1. All right. Uh, that's all for this video. And I guess you need to learn one more thing. I'll just tell you that and we'll end this video. You can also give if inside this one, like if s equal to let's add, if there is one more variable other than s, let's suppose w, weather. If the value of weather is equal to 1 or 2, we can give conditions inside another if. So that is called as nested if. This is called as nested if. We'll learn about them in the upcoming videos in more depth. But for now, this is good. This should be working. All right. Thanks for watching. Uh, if you have any doubts about this, please write in the comment section, and I'll try to resolve them.